Well, Saturday marks the official start of the Atlantic hurricane season. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, predicts that there will be anywhere from 9 to 15 storms this season. 4 to 8 of those could be hurricanes, and as many as 4 could be major hurricanes, meaning Category 3 or stronger. Some of the areas in the danger zone are still recovering from last year's devastation. As Cathey, the mayor of Mexico Beach, Florida, joins us now. His town was hard hit by Hurricane Michael last October, and he joins me now by phone. So, Mayor, it's been almost 8 months since Hurricane Michael hit. How have you guys been coping, and how has the cleanup been since then?
Well, our recovery process is ongoing, and we're getting cleaned up. We're still dealing with the FEMA debris. 80% of our city was destroyed, and it's a slow process, and it's a tedious process dealing with FEMA and all the regulations. But we are putting one foot in front of the other every day.
And what does your city need now to finish the recovery process?
We need a disaster bill. I need to stop delaying the disaster bill and get us our funding that we so desperately need.
Are you optimistic that you might get that passed?
Yes, ma'am. I am. Talking to our Senator Dunn and our Congressman Dunn, and talking to our local people, they are assuring us that will get done. It's just that it's 230 days and counting, and that's a long time for people, citizens of Bay County and Mexico Beach, to sit around waiting on disaster bill to get passed.
For folks in Washington who might not understand why this is so important to you, how do you explain what your community still does not have?
Well, you know, the governor gave us the president gave us a 90-10 FEMA declaration. It went from 75-25 to 90-10, which means still our municipality is responsible for 5% of our disaster recovery efforts. And when you have a budget of $3.5 million, and like Mexico Beach does, and you're looking at still at 5%, close to $20 million in debt, it puts us at a very, it puts us at a precarious situation of trying to pay our bills.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mayor, we're looking at some of the devastation from your community right now. I mean, homes just still devastated and torn apart. This is from October of 2018. The fact that you guys are still cleaning up from last year, how does that affect how you prepare for this hurricane season?
Well, quite frankly, this hurricane season isn't really on the radar for me, and our community is totally devastated. And if we're trying to think about preparing, we don't have a lot to prepare for. If our numbers drawn again, surely it won't be a 5. Surely it won't be something of the magnitude of Michael, and we'll just have to, we're very vulnerable. So we'll have to hope and pray that what does come our way, if one does come, that it will be significantly less and we can weather the storm.
What are the lessons that you feel you've learned from Hurricane Michael?
Patience. Stamina. Got to have stamina to go through something like this. But when your town is at the level of devastation we have, I've learned to be patient and to pace myself. It's very difficult to see and live in these conditions for 8 months and counting, and you just have to be. You have to trust that your community will come back together, and we will. I don't want that to imply that we won't, but it's a longer process than what I realized.
Mayor Cathey, we know that the hurricane season is just beginning officially today, and we wish you much luck. Thank you, Mayor, for joining us.
Thank you.